The first reason that we ruminate is because of our default mode network. That's the part of our brain that almost acts like a screensaver. When we're not actively thinking, we're not actively engaged in a task, that part of our brain kicks in. It's kicking up all of those subconscious thoughts or those negative thoughts. So we default into this mode of negativity, overthinking, etc., and we get trapped in a loop because of that default mode network. Now, the second reason we ruminate is that our brain is trying to seek closure. We're actually trying to stay safe by trying to resolve emotional pain or deal with a point of confusion in our life. But what actually happens is our brain gets stuck in just chewing it over and over and over, but no solutions or no progress is actually found. Another reason that we might ruminate is because of feelings of shame that we carry or because we have a negative self-view. When we feel like we're not good enough or that we always mess up, our brain is going to ruminate on our mistakes to try to confirm that belief, to try to reinforce those feelings that we have. Now, another thing that can trigger it is social rejection, because this is a survival instinct for us. When we are rejected socially, it's an evolutionary thing that we have to try to figure out what we did wrong and what we should do the next time. But the challenge is when we're ruminating, we're not actually solving problems. We're just replaying that scenario. That can cause us to have more anxiety socially, etc. And so it's not good for us, but once again, it can be triggered by negative social interactions. Now, another thing that can trigger it is perfectionism or a need for control. And if you're a high achiever or you're a person who feels like everything is your responsibility, either because of childhood trauma or other painful life experiences, you feel like you have to be in control or responsible for everything, you're going to ruminate a lot, because rumination gives the illusion of control, and it gives the illusion that we can figure out what happened and figure out how to fix it. Rumination actually feels like problem solving. It's triggering all of these chemicals and neural pathways in us that has the same feeling of problem solving, but the challenge is rumination is simply overthinking. We're not actually solving problems. We're actually using it as a coping mechanism to give us the feeling that we're problem solving. So those are just a few of the reasons why we ruminate. There's others, and you might have personal experiences that are different than that, but those are some common reasons. But the key is to remember that it almost happens automatically. Before we're even aware, it just sneaks up on us and we're doing it.